Alright, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. This is Juice the Game on Juju's Anime Corner, and this is supposed to be one of the most exciting days of the gaming calendar for me, and it has left me feeling very, very sad. It's left me feeling very, very sad. It's left me questioning what is happening in the fighting game industry. As you all know, Evo announced their lineup, and I'm not gonna lie, this is a banger of a lineup. I think it's going to bring in viewers between Tekken 7, Street Fighter, King of Fighter 15, which is a fantastic game. What was the other one? Guilty Gear, which is going to do really well. Melty Blood is also in it. SKULLGIRLS. And I believe, hopefully I didn't forget. Oh yeah, Mortal Kombat, the Ultimate Edition, and GRANBLUE Fantasy. I hope I'm saying these titles right. And I'm not knocking none of these communities. I just have a question, and I'm going to dive more into this after my intro. We only have one 3D fighting game, just one, and that's Tekken. Just one 3D fighting game. And we have 3 different Arc System games between FIGHTERZ, that was the one I forgot, Dragon Ball FIGHTERZ, Guilty Gear Strive, and was it GRANBLUE? GRANBLUE Fantasy. Literally, Tekken 7 is the only 3D fighting game, and well, I'll probably still tune in to some of these competitive matches because high-level fighting games is just fun to watch for me. It's leaving me with this question. What is happening in the fighting game industry to where Tekken 7 is the only 3D fighting game left? That's at Evo. So I'm going to hit my intro and I'm going to dive into how I really feel about these announcements, the Evo lineup. Hit my intro. Alright, so now full disclosure, make sure that's on silent. So full disclosure, my Evo 2022 live prediction lineup was Street Fighter 5 Champion Edition, Tekken 7, Guilty Gear Strive, King of Fighters, King of Fighters 15, and Fighters. Those are ones I was 100% sure were locks, were just straight up locks. Full disclosure, I had Virtua Fighter 5 Ultimate Showdown sneaking in there. I thought it was only going to be about 7 to 8 games because I thought most of the other games that I was kind of looking forward to weren't out yet. So like Persona, or what was it called? Persona 4 Arena Ultimate? I believe that's the title. I definitely could be wrong about that. And DNF Duel. I thought those two were going to be in there, but I came to realize that those 2 games aren't really out yet. So, but by the time Evo, which is in August, my birthday month, I thought they were going to be out. So, I honestly did not sure if they were going to be locked, so they weren't in my surefire 100% locks. Now that the official lineup is out, I'm left with this question. There's only one 3D fighting game, and that's Tekken. Now, don't get me wrong. Am I going to tune in to some of these 2D fighting games like King of Fighters, Street Fighter, Guilty Gear Strive matches? Yes, I'm going to tune in because I am a fighting game junkie. When I'm doing stuff around the house, I like to watch fighting games because they're competitive, and I love to see competitive matches. I love to watch fighting game tournaments. Here's my question. No Soul Calibur? I already know Evo got beef with Dead or Alive, which is insane to me, but okay. They got real beef with Dead or Alive due to some core models and jiggle physics. they got beef with DOA, so I already knew that game wasn't going to be in there. I knew DOA 6 wasn't going to be on Evo when the game dropped, and it was like, yeah, game dropped before Evo, and it was like, yeah, y'all not going to be in Evo. Sorry, goodbye. But the one I'm kind of perplexed about is Virtua Fighter 5 Ultimate Showdown not being in the Evo lineup for the second year in a row. And it's just odd to me that Sony kind of backed Sega into testing the waters for Virtua Fighter 5 Ultimate Showdown. It's already been admitted that game was to test the waters, to give it a fresh coat of paint, and to put the game back out there into the players' hands, as many players as possible, in order to potentially get a Virtua Fighter 6. I talked about this on the wishlist video. And to not have this game at Evo for the second year in a row is concerning. It's concerning that are 3D fighters outside of Tekken just not flashy enough? Are they not generating an audience? What is the real issue to where Tekken is the only 3D fighting game available? And don't tell me these games aren't dead, because I'm playing these games years after they drop and I'm still getting online matches. So what is the issue? And if you're saying these games are dead, why not put them on the biggest fighting game stage and have them be in the showcase so that people can get interested in the game again, so that casuals can get interested in the game again? That would be a great way to help revive some of these games that are quote unquote dead. The communities are still there. These there are still people playing these games. So to not have Virtua Fighter 5 have a huge focus on esports and then not have it on the biggest fighting game stage is just, it's head scratching. Like, so what is the issue here? What is the issue? Tekken is the only 3D fighting game? Now, don't get me wrong, Tekken is probably the most popular 3D fighting game, but like, I just don't know how I feel. Yeah, Tekken is the only 3D fighting game that's at Evo. Again, Virtua Fighter's not in it. That's the one that's probably the most surprising to me. I knew DOA wasn't going to get in it because they have beef with DOA. Soul Calibur was only in it once, and that was probably the year it dropped. So who knows what's happening with Bandai and Soul Calibur? That's also weird. But yeah, in terms of Virtua Fighter, it's just weird that they have a focus. They literally came out and said, we're repacking Virtua Fighter with a focus on esports. And there have been no real, I wouldn't say there have been no real local tournament, because there are tournaments about the game that drop, they get views. But to have all the tournament focus be basically regionalized in Japan, not having it at Evo is big. And it just reinforces the fact that all 3D fighting games are dead unless it's Tekken. That's an issue. That's an issue. If you want to bring these 3D fighting games back into the main focus on the community, put them in tournaments. Put them in tournaments. You mean to tell me Virtua Fighter wouldn't bring views? Soul Calibur wouldn't bring views? Dead or Alive wouldn't bring views? I don't know, man. It's real weird. I don't know what's happening with the 3D fighting game space. But yeah, I'm sure this Evo is going to be a banger. I'm still probably going to be watching, but that's just a real concern I have with what I've seen in the lineup. So But if you made it far, please make sure to leave a like, hit that subscribe button, make sure you hit that bell notification to notify every single time I upload. And let me know your thoughts about this Evo lineup. Like I said, my official lock, my 100% lock was Street Fighter V Champion Edition, Tekken 7, Guilty Gear Strive, King of Fighters 15, and those are probably my official locks. My just 100%, I knew they were going to be in. Like I said, I thought Virtua Fighter 5 Ultimate Showdown was going to sneak in. I was actually pleasantly surprised Mortal Kombat snuck in because I was not expecting that. I was not expecting that game to be in. Like I said, I thought DNF Duel, Persona 4 Arena Ultimax, Ultimate, I thought those games were going to sneak in, but I wasn't too sure of the release date time. Yeah, like I said, I'm conflicted. I know I'm going to watch, but having Tekken be the only 3D fighting game is just mighty concerning on the overall health of the 3D fighting game genre. So, yeah, I'm going to get out of here. I'm about to go eat. So, yeah, I'm Juju Gamer. This is Juju's Anime Corner. I know we're talking about gaming, and I know y'all are going to get on me about 86 and My Dress Up Darling. So, be on the lookout for those. But, yeah, that's my reaction to Evo. I know it's going to be some fun matches I'll be watching, of course. But yeah, I'm concerned about the health of 3D fighting game genre outside of Tekken, because I know Tekken's always going to be there. I'm Juju Gamer, this is Juju's Anime Corner. I will see you on the next video. Peace.